After a long day of mining, I finally come back to my campsite. I wonder if there's anything that could potentially make this having trip any better. We'll see it in the morning. Hi guys, it's CalamitiesDawn and welcome back to another mod showcase. This one is a very simple one and one I've played with in multiple mod packs because I just enjoy it, and it is called Goblin Traders. So the quick rundown of Goblin Traders is it adds little sort of wandering traders that are goblins into your world, and you have two types. You have the normal goblin trader, which only spawns in the overworld and is mostly found in caves. I've found, I could be very wrong, but I have found that when I have played, they are more likely to spawn the longer you are underground, and they have different options that you can trade with them for. We'll get to the trades in a moment. The second variant, or the other goblin trader, is the vein goblin trader, and they are only found in the nether, so we'll have a look at those guys as well. So, first things first, let's give ourselves a normal goblin trader. We can have a look at some of the trades. Now, the trades do vary. I won't be able to get every trade in the episode. So, we'll spawn ourselves, say, 3 goblin traders, and they'll all have different things. And these guys like to just come up to you and see what you're doing, really. They're quite friendly. Also, another little hidden secret is that these guys absolutely love apples. As you can see, when I don't have it, they're not too bothered. They'll come and see what I'm doing. Sometimes they'll sit down and just have a break, and they'll do their own thing. But when I grab an apple, they have this cute little give me animation, and it is adorably cute. And if you give them an apple, sometimes they'll sit and eat it. There we go. They're so happy. So, besides that little tidbit, let's have a look at some of their trades. So, you have your basic trades as with any merchant type character in Minecraft, but we have copper to copper ingots, and you'll always get double whenever it is an ore to an item. So essentially the only one that's variable is obviously if you have raw gold, they give you 3 because you'll have 2 raw gold to get 3 gold ingots. But normally these guys are the ones I go to purely because I'm mining iron and I need more iron. And these guys will give me an extra ingot, out of the ore that I give them. We also have some emerald based trades as well, and items to get emeralds and vice versa. We then get to the more costly ones. Now, this is the bit where they are quite interesting. I can give this particular goblin trader 32 emeralds for a music disc. Okay, fair enough. Saves me having to go looking at dungeons for it. But if I give them a diamond pickaxe and a fortune 3 book, they'll give me fortune 4. And all I have to do is have the diamond pickaxe and the fortune 3 book for them to give me a fortune 4 pickaxe. The other little handy thing is we will do this last trade in a minute, but you need 5 dragon heads, a diamond pickaxe, and you get fortune 4 and unbreaking 5. So let me grab some dragon heads and let's give that a go, shall we? So now we have our fortune 5 and unbreaking 5 pickaxe, which is quite handy. Obviously, it won't break as easy. The other trades we have is this guy here. Once again, most of your basic, easier trades are at the top. Go down and you'll start getting some more interesting trades. So diamond axe, an unbreaking 3 book will give you unbreaking 4. A diamond shovel, efficiency 5, will give you an efficiency 6 pickaxe. You can also trade for bottles of enchanting or changes from pack ice to blue ice. These trades will vary between each goblin trader. We also have this guy. 32 cobblestone for an emerald. That's pretty decent, right? Go right down the bottom and we can have a damaged anvil plus 4 ingots to make a chipped anvil. Saves us having to use iron blocks, right? But if we've got a fishing rod, luck of the sea 3, we can get luck of the sea 5. We can get more music discs. And once again, we can get a very similar 5 dragon head diamond pickaxe for fortune 5 and unbreaking 5. But that's just a small selection of the trades that you can get from these goblin traders. I would absolutely... Hey, look, here's another one over here. Here is a new one that has spawned, and he gives us a diamond axe. Either diamond axes, efficiency 5 and unbreaking 3, and you'll get efficiency 6, unbreaking 4, and then you can get, with an unbreaking 3 and a shovel, you can get unbreaking 4 as well. So they do vary a lot in trades, and it is purely just up to which luck of the draw trade you get. But I would say they're definitely worth investing in, as you can get some pretty beast pickaxes, axes, any tool in general. They can be done pretty well. But let's switch on over to the nether side of it all and see what the Vein Goblin Trader has for us. And just like that, we're now in the nether. Let's spawn ourselves in some Vein Goblin Traders. And these guys are on fire. Not really, they just have some fire particles because they are netherborn goblins. Their backpacks also have a varied color to the Overworld goblin. But if we quickly have a look at their trades, theirs would be mostly nether related. I also like these guys because they give you a bit more of a pack-a-punch out of your ancient debris than I tend to get anyway, so it's always handy, and you can always get netherite ingots for Totem of Undying trades. Now this Totem of Undying trade I'm fairly certain is a rare trade. I could be wrong, we'll see when we have a look at the other two, but once again we now have other options. We can also give emeralds and potions for certain potions. We can also get armor enchantments as well, and they will majority of the time be much higher than their vanilla counterpart. Once again, okay, so the Totem of Undying trade is not rare. I apologize, I thought it was. We can also get, obviously, weapon enchantments as well, but they all vary depending on the trader, as it is the same with the Overworld traders as well. Here is the last Goblin Trader we will check. Same sort of premise. You can get nether bricks instead and more armor, and then this is probably the most OP sword enchantment I have seen. Once again, it requires 5 dragon heads. A diamond sword in this one will give you sharpness 7 and unbreaking 7. So that is insane. But I would most definitely recommend this mod to anybody who was wanting another wandering trader type situation in their world. They are absolutely adorable. I love them. And the fact that you can get such OP trades from them is amazing. The other thing that is listed on the mod page that I should let you know is that they have included support to change trades through a data pack. There is a more detailed guide on how this works, which is linked on the mod page, which I will link below. So if you want to have a data pack that makes some of the trades either a bit more OP or not as OP, there is an option for that as well. But that has been the Goblin Traders mod. If you have any other mod suggestions, please leave them in the comments below and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And I will see you guys in the next CalamityesDawn. Bye guys.